Number 5. The X-Files. Let us get the ball rolling with one of the most quintessential TV episodes of suspense. This science fiction horror drama television series will give you the creeps. Watching an episode on a cold, windy Friday the 13th night will give you all the suspense you ever wanted and more. The music alone, composed and written by Mark Snow, will make you grab your sheets like you're holding on a roller coaster ride for your life. The TV episode made its debut on Fox on September 10th, 1993. Over time, as its popularity grew, it became the first TV episode of its kind to earn the prestigious award of TVMA rating. X-Files hit the jackpot for Fox Network, receiving numerous positive reviews, all of which conclude into criticism after being referred to as a cult show. The series revolves around FBI special agents who investigate unsolved cases of paranormal activity. Due to an episode promoting incest and homicide, it was later banned from being broadcasted on national television. It was later given airplay on Fox's sister channel, FX. Wow, what a relief. I truly enjoy the suspense. Number 4. Hannibal. Want a human leg sandwich for lunch? Hannibal has made a scrumptious name for itself in the minds of many loyal viewers. As an American psychological thriller and horror, Hannibal has stamped its name into the archives of serial killers and psychopathic murderers. Will Graham, an FBI agent, is given the huge duty of investigating a serial killer. For moral support, Graham is then placed under supervision and care of a psychiatrist. You guessed it, Dr. Hannibal Lecter. Lecter, who was attracted and astonished by Graham's sympathetic nature towards psychopathic murderers, decides to push his limits of sanity, trying to convert him into a serial killer. However, during the Boston Marathon bombings, the NBC network team decided to remove an episode of its edgiest series, entitled Oof. In this episode, guest star Molly Shannon was given the role of teaching children how to kill other children. Although this episode was not aired in the end, it was later released on iTunes and the Hannibal Season 1 Blu-ray. Number 3. Boy Meets World Promises, Promises. Do you remember your prom night? Well, maybe you remember the high school episode of Boy Meets World, when Corey Matthews almost got lucky with Topanga. This prepubescent episode of coming-of-age events and everyday life lessons never made it to Disney's Hall of Fame. Only adults would have gotten the subtle humor for this episode. A few more episodes didn't make it also into Disney's syndicate, including famous episodes related to teenage pregnancy, alcohol, and, of course, drug abuse. Number 2. South Park 201. Up next is South Park. This American adventure revolves around 4 boys in a town in Colorado, who became famous for their crude language, dark and surreal humor. This famous 2-part episode, one of Comedy Central's highest rated shows ever, was aired eventually. However, the second half, 201, was extensively criticized, and as a result, it was eventually banned from television streaming platforms. It has never been aired again on national television since, being officially banned also, by the parent network of Comedy Central. The episode revealed very sensitive aspects of religion, bashing and making fun of Mohammed, a prophet and messenger of God, revered by many Muslim believers. Luckily, all the mentioning was bleeped out during the first episode when aired. No need to fear though, similar to all those other banned and imprisoned television series, 201 can be seen on the Season 14 DVD, available in stores as a censored version. Number 1. Family Guy. Moving right along, next we have Family Guy, the loving, dysfunctional family living in a Rhode Island town. Sick and twisted, this TV animated series brings the adventure of the Griffin family right in your living room. During the 8th season, Family Guy's Danny Smith wrote an episode that was completely directed towards abortion. Yeah, that's right, you heard it correct, abortion. During this adult animated sitcom, Lois agreed that she would bore and conceive a child of a couple of close family friends of theirs. But after a fatal and tragic car incident involving the couple, she and Peter began contemplating whether or not she would keep the baby or kill it. Fox sometimes pushes things to the limit, but abortion? This was just too far for the Family Network team. The network eventually pulled the episode over the fact that the episode was portraying a moral and controversial issue. But don't worry, if you missed it, you can still see it on Season 8 DVD.